There was a change in the already existing unsupervised RoboTaxi, and it's amazing. Also, just recently, California came out with new rules for autonomous vehicle, and Tesla got some free advertising for the Cybercab. Now, listen to this. Tesla already reported that the California DMV formally adopted new rules on April 29th, 2026, that would allow law enforcement to issue notice of non-compliance, or in other words, ticket autonomous vehicles companies when their car commit moving violations. Now, the rules will take effect July 1st, 2026, and officially closes a regulatory gap that previously lets driverless cars operate on public roads with nearly no traffic enforcement consequences. And of course, in the past, state laws only applied to human drivers, which meant that when no person was behind the wheel, police had no mechanism to issue a ticket. Also, officers were limited to citing driverless vehicles for parking violations only. One typical example was in September of 2025, when a San Bruno officer watched a Waymo RoboTaxi execute an illegal U-turn and could do nothing but notify the company. But now, under the new framework, when an officer observes a violation, the autonomous vehicle company is effectively treated as the driver, and companies must report each incident to the DMV within 72 hours or 24 hours if a collision is involved. Also, repeated violations can result in fleet size restrictions, operational suspensions, or full permit revocation. On top of that, local officials have gained new authority to geofence driverless vehicles out of active emergency zones within 2 minutes and require a live emergency response line answered within 30 seconds. It's important to remember that California's new enforcement rule arrived with the pivotal moment for Tesla, because the company is ramping Cybercab production at Giga Texas toward hundreds of units per week, targeting at least 2 million units annually for full capacity, while simultaneously pushing to expand its RoboTaxi service to dozens of US cities by the end of 2026. And it's interesting, I think, that unsupervised FSD for consumer vehicles is currently targeted for Q4 2026, and when it arrives, Tesla's fleet might not have a human to absorb legal accountability under the July 1st rule. Now, I know this was in the past, but it was pretty awesome. It just shows you the creativity of Elon Musk and the Tesla team. So there were some really awesome news about the Cybercab. Tesla has set up an autonomy pop-up at Lumos Park in Miami Beach from April 29th through May 3rd, 2026, embedded within the Formula One Miami Grand Prix Fan Fest. The centerpiece was a Cybertruck towing a Cybercab inside a glass display case marked the future of autonomous rolling through the beachfront crowd. The future is autonomous, maybe not in a Formula One race, but otherwise, of course, it is. So we know that Miami is one of Tesla's confirmed cities on the list for RoboTaxi expansion in the first half of 2026, and this is making the promotion a strategic promotion that lays groundwork in a target market. However, it was not Tesla's first time using Miami as a showcase city. Just in December 2025, Tesla hosted the Future of Autonomy Virtualized at its Miami Design District showroom, coinciding with Art Basel Miami Beach. That event went pretty amazing since it featured the Cybercab prototype and Optimus robot interacting with attendees. And remember, just 2 weeks before Miami, Tesla stationed Optimus at the Tesla Boston Boylston Street showroom on April 19th and April 20th, directly on the final stretch of the Boston Marathon, letting tens of thousands of runners and spectators meet the robot for free, generating massive earned media at zero advertising cost. So smart. But hey, this is important. It's what we've been waiting for. Now, Tesla has confirmed plans to expand its RoboTaxi service to 7 cities in the first half of 2026, including Dallas, Houston, Phoenix, Miami, Orlando, Tampa, and Las Vegas, building on the unsupervised service already running in Austin. Musk has also said he expects RoboTaxi to cover between 1.25 in the United States by the end of the year. And why would this matter? Well, it's because on the production side, Musk told shareholders that the Cybercab manufacturing process would eventually produce up to 5 million vehicles per year, targeting a cycle time of 1 unit every 10 seconds. Scaling robotaxis to 10 million operational units over the next 10 years is a key condition of his compensation package, alongside, of course, selling 20 million passenger vehicles. And as for the Cybercab's price, well, Musk said the buyers will be able to purchase it for $30,000 with an average operating cost of 20 cents per mile. Under 30,000 usually means 29,999, I think. So far, Tesla's robotaxi service in Austin has been operating since last summer, but Tesla has admittedly been delayed in its expansion to geofence, fleet site, and other details in a bid to prioritize safety as new technology rolls out. One could appreciate that. Those barriers are being broken with new guardrails being removed from the program. Tesla has achieved a significant advancement in its autonomous ride-hailing program. And this is really awesome. As of May 4th, the robotaxi fleet in Austin, Texas has begun operating unsupervised during evening hours for the first time. Now, it happened so far only during the day. However, the expansion moves beyond previous limitations that restricted unsupervised service to daylight hours, which typically would end mid-afternoon. Well, the change brings Austin in line with operations in Dallas and Houston. Those cities have supported evening unsupervised runs since their initial launches in April, and both recently received additions to the new unsupervised vehicles in their fleets. And it's important because this coordinated progress across Texas strengthens Tesla's regional presence and provides a broader testing ground for the technology. This next milestone carries substantial weight in the development of autonomous vehicles. Don't forget that extending operations into low-light conditions meaningfully expands the robotaxi's operational design domain, or ODD, the specific environments and scenarios in which the system is approved to operate safely without human intervention. So amazing. Now, this test might settle the issue with the NHTSA, just saying, because it's the next step. Nighttime driving presents unique technical demands, diminishing visibility, headline glare from oncoming traffic, reduced contrast for identifying pedestrians and lane markings, and greater variability in camera sensor exposure. However, Tesla's pure vision approach, powered by neural networks trained on fast real-world data sets rather than LiDAR or pre-mapped routes, must handle these variables reliably. Demonstrating consistent unsupervised performance after sunset validates the robustness of the end-to-end AI stack and its ability to generalize across diverse lighting conditions. Beyond technical validations, the expansion holds important operations and economic implications. Evening hours often coincide with peak urban demands for rides, including commutes, dining, and entertainment outings. And this is why this matters, because enabling service during these periods increases daily vehicles utilization, allowing each robotaxi to generate more revenue while gathering additional high-value data. Higher utilization accelerates the virtuous cycle of data collection, model improvement, and further ODD growth. And it's amazing for the next step, because looking ahead, this step paves the way for more ambitious rollouts. The success in low-light environments positions Tesla to pursue near 24-hour operations, potentially integrating highways and expanding into different weather patterns. Also, regulators frequently demand evidence of safe performance across day-night cycles before granting wider approvals. And proven capabilities in Texas could expedite the deployments in planned cities such as Phoenix, Miami, Orlando, Tampa, and Las Vegas during the first half of 2026. The company lists the Bay Area as safety driver and Austin as ramping unsupervised. You can find a lot of this information on Tesla's website, by the way. Now, this is what Tesla's fleet has achieved so far. Now, Tesla's fleet, using mostly Model Y vehicles in Austin and the Bay Area, has logged over 800,000 paid miles. The program has seen roughly 14 crashes, indicating a higher collision rate per mile than the average human driver in specific urban conditions for now. Now, total miles are estimated for over 800,000 through early February 2026, with an estimated 328,621 miles in the Texas fleet as of late April 2026. Surely more by now. Now, the fleet averages roughly 100,000 miles per crash as of late April 2026, but it shows rapid improvement. The fleet includes over 500 vehicles deployed in Austin, the Bay Area, with plans to double monthly. Currently, the vehicle operates with safety monitors and in some cases are moving towards fully autonomous, though many initial tests use chase cars. Also remember that the figures are for the dedicated RoboTaxi pilot program, different from the 8 billion miles logged by the consumer-based FSD-supervised fleet. Tesla is pushing forward and the company feels extremely confident in its RoboTaxi program, and that has been reiterated many times. Although skeptics still remain hesitant to believe the superiority, Tesla has seemingly proven its development on the autonomous driving suite. The company has been operating a successful program in the Austin and the Bay Area for months now. And yeah, there will be skeptics, and this is probably never going to change. But actually, it is a fact that the company announced to achieve nearly 800,000 paid RoboTaxi miles since launching RoboTaxis last June. With the expansion, Tesla will be able to penetrate more of the ride-sharing market, disrupting the human-operated platforms like Uber and Lyft, which are usually more expensive and are dependent on availability. Today's question is, how long do you think will it take until the Tesla RoboTaxi service is being seen in every major city? I know it depends on regulatory approvals. Just wondering what your opinion is. I hope you liked this video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to know more about Elon Musk and Tesla, you could watch this next. And don't forget to tune in next time with more updates on Tesla, Elon Musk, and his other companies. My name is Claudia, and goodbye.